have trekked northward. We'll see most of the precip now beyond the state of Arizona and into the states of Nevada and Utah. Salt Lake City set to receive heavy showers today. Up and down I-15, up to I-84 near Twin Falls. We'll continue to...
You got it. Anything you need. Baby. And I wonder why some people didn't come back. Anyway, we said hi to, I'm just thinking of a, oh, I know. Let me start that over. Have a little bit of coffee here. Subconsciously. No, periodically. Yes, I have to warm up here. You know what happened? Because she had the music up so loud, it's like, get into the beat, boy. I mean, everything is going good this month. I'm not getting double charged or anything like that. But, you know, I was also talking to her because we were talking shampoos and all that kind of stuff. And it's hard getting your finger in that little thing. Like, I hit one twice. I've hit my pin. I mean, my pin starts off with one. But, you know, the music was so loud, and I'm just talking to her. And she goes, you gotta swipe it again. And, you know, I got a big load here today, too, like, you know, but anyway, we brush things off. You know, we brush it off, and we just have faith that, you know, the system is fair, and the system is, you know, gonna help out, gonna work out. But what do we have here today on this Thursday the 4th? The 4th, may the 4th be with you, October 4th. Does it mean anything? 2018. Alright, we're gonna wake up here a little bit and see if we can step into this a little bit, see what's going on. Okay? Alright, here's the deal. I'd say, I mean, I'm thinking about something, you know, something that was going on. First of all, my mom, you know, she's like, you see that Jimmy Kimmel? See, the thing was, yesterday, I was listening to the Savage show, Michael Savage, and, you know, he was talking to me. He was like, you know, he was upset. You know, up at that point, I didn't hear what was going on. All I heard was like something about mushrooms or something. And he's like, you know, I mean, he's very down the middle, by the way. He's very independent, and he, you know, he doesn't take sides at all. But he has some kind of, you know, he has principles. He's been doing this for many years. And, you know, he's critical of all of them. Critical of Fox News, critical of CNN, critical of Democrats, critical of Republicans, critical of a lot of things. But that doesn't necessarily mean, like, you know, he's a compulsive, like, complainer. You know, he's just, you know, that's his job. You know, that's something he was just called on to do. Like, you know, some people would just, they can endure it. They like it. Something they're interested in doing. I mean, it was something he was into. It was like, I forget. Johnny knows what he was into. It's been a while, and I don't want to ruin this show here. I mean, I know it's something with on the line, sort of like with pharmaceuticals or something. I just know he was very well educated in like things that help. I don't know. I mean, it was something. What the hell was he into? I mean, I shouldn't say pharmaceuticals. I don't. But healthy remedies and stuff like that. Yes, we might have to start over again. Lest we can pick it up here. Jeez, I can't believe I can't. I mean, I knew it. I mean, that shows you right there. I don't listen to him all the time. I mean, asked me that question about a year ago, a year and a half. I mean, I'm only doing this, since, I mean, this like I said, that last month, September. I mean, all the things that took place, and I gotta hear someone else's take. Like, I mean, even if I have to go to Rush or whatever, like anybody. Like, I mean, somebody that's a historian or knows that a lot of this stuff is a result of bad decision making. Bad decisions were made over time, and also with the mass hysteria. Using devices or using techniques that that point out other people as like the ones that are like interfering or like stopping people, anybody from achieving life, liberty, success, friends, love, honor, respect, truth. Truth is yourself. Whatever you want to make it. He's a doctor in something. He'll probably come to me, but I started off the show. I was going to sing a Neil Diamond song. I also said anyone can come back. I'm surprised, but people move on. It just goes to show, like, people will stop by. You test their loyalty. You just see. Let me have my coffee and we'll get to this story. I might have been wrong. But in the old days, people would come up to you. People would ask, what's wrong? That's not like you. You're usually a nice guy. Well, there was something that happened. Something I felt. We're not playing by the same rules that we did back then. And even TV, everything has changed. And then Franco here, like I said, probably, be into his Hinduism. Try something different. But what is it? You got everything working perfect, other than humans. You have a system up here, a system perfectly orchestrated. Unless, human interference. They're the ones that ruin the water, ruin the environment. If a lot of the humans were left the planet right now, you don't think the Earth would start healing itself? Just a question. And these are the things that put everyone up against one another. They see somebody happy, they have some kind of faith or something, or they're a certain color, or they're a certain gender, or they're certain this, or they're certain that, and they're not into that. That's not their beliefs or anything like that. It makes them say to themselves, well, it's got to be that certain type of person. Why are they happy? Life is chaotic. We're supposed to be fighting with one another. Why is this person? And then they look deeper at it. You can't do that. What are you trying to do here? Don't you know all outcomes, end up being like bad? And they can think that. There's a lot of people who think that. That's fear. That's fear. You know what faith is? It's looking up at everything. You got your dipper. You got your other dipper. You know, you got vegetation on the land. You got animals. You know, you got sun. You got the moon. You got stars. But there's this thing. Why do bad things happen? Why? In the midst of all this, why do some people go through stuff? And what do? They bring other people down with them. It's like, oh, it's useless here. It's useless. You know, I have this, I have that. And there's people who are saying, oh, it'll be better. Just put your trust, put your faith here. You know, it's a hard thing. Some people go through things that you would not believe. Oh, I know. I know. I was fortunate enough to be able to see it. And then you go back into the world, and you know, you try to like explain some things about stuff, and they call you different, or they just they want to stay away from you. Don't want to impede on their happiness. They're out there getting every last drop. Every last drop. Go to China, go to Cuba, go to Boston, go to Utah, Nevada, everywhere. Spend here. Take my cash. Take my cash. I want everything. You know. So Snoop Dogg, he calls Keanu West a name. Here we go. Here we go. Wonder why that story is not on CNN. Oh, we're still working on the beer. Still working on this thing. It's like high school people, college people don't drink. Lemon, Como, everybody's going back and forth. He had to drink. Again, you bring on guests. He drank. Oh yeah, my mom's saying on Stormy Daniels. It's like the stuff that they were saying. You know what he was saying. Anyone can go look at it. I'm not going to repeat it. You know, and a lot of people are like that. She has a sister that's been a strong Democrat for years and years and years. You know, the other day, a couple days ago, my mom was telling me, you know, she's like, her sister was watching Fox News. She's like, how come the news is different over there? Well,